Okay. So I just want to go for transaction data loading. Transaction data loading I'm talking about. So from the source system, the transaction data first it is loaded to DSO, then it is loaded to MSO cube, right? From the source system, the transaction data first it is loaded to DSO, then it is loaded to MSO cube. Right. So first I just want to go with DSO data loading. I told you this is a data flow, transfer structure, transfer rules, communication structure, update rules, and data target. Target is DSO. To get this data flow, we are supposed to configure some of the steps. Any problem? Santosh? Some noise? Okay. Create info source. Then assign data source. And then I told you create update rules and target. So this is a mapping between your info source and data target and create info package. I have explained all this steps to you. So what I have explained already. Let me do it one by one. Already we are going to use the existing application component. So before that, let me have a dummy file. Assume that this is a file given by the user. Assume that this is a file given by the user. So document number, day and transaction happen, employee, product, sales, revenue, cost, and currency column. So document number 1. So day format must be in this format only. YYY MMDD. YYY MMDD. Other than this format, nothing is allowed. So day format must be in this format only. 2009 01 from 25. Employee 100, product 11, sales volume, that's a tons, referencing column, cost, currency US dollars. And we are supposed to maintain record mode also. So when you are loading data to DSO, source must have record mode also. The record mode is making it as VM. Document number 2. 01 26 200 12 yeah pounds record mode again and save as format as usual CSV only. Save as format as usual CSV only. Good. Can you go on mute, Santosh? Some noise. Getting some noise here. So okay. If you are comfortable, then okay, but I don't know what about that. Yeah, okay, then no problem. That's okay, it's okay. No problem. Yes. No, it's okay. No problem. No problem with this. Right. So now we have got the required file, and that file data I want to upload to DSO. To upload this, I am supposed to get this data flow. So to get this data flow, I am supposed to configure all these steps. And I think we have got already the existing application component. Use the existing. I told you all your data loads through one application component related to one application. And you have to create info source of type flexible. I told you now. What is the need of this? Right, transaction data loading. RSA1 role. This is the DS I want to use. This is the info cube. Right, go to info sources. And so this is your application component. Is it? What's your application component? This one. So this is your application component. I just want to use this application component. Take a right click. What is that? Create info source. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, Santosh. Is it getting refreshed, the screen?
No,
So you also same now?
not refresh. Hello?
Yeah, Santosh. Now what is it you can see on my desk?
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
Transaction code RSA1 volt.
Hey, your screen is only still login page.
Yeah. So it is there in login page. Go with workbench. So I'm trying to show you, we have just created application component and I'm trying to show you how to create info source. So go to info sources, say application component, take a right click on that, create info source. So what is that info source we have to go for? Right. Can you see that now? Give the info source name, just continue. So this is the application component, this is the info source. Take a right click on that. So what is the next step? Assign data source. Browse and choose that. And I'm just choosing a finite system. Continue. Go with yes. Now, say we are earlier if it is direct update, everything is filled by the system, right? But in case of flexible update, we have to fill the object. And keep in mind the sequence is very important here. Fill the transfer structure, info object column as per the Excel sequence given by the user. Should be the same sequence, otherwise it's going to mismap Arun and Santosh. So as per the Excel sequence, we are supposed to fill that. So sequence is very, very important. First one, document number. So you can just fill your object. What is that? We have started with GST, no? Sales document number. Is it or something else?
Desktop.
Same object, right? Same technical name. We have started with GST, right? We have created our info objects, no? That's what I'm asking.
Right.
Info object, GST on the right. So zero cal SAP delivered column. Next one. employee ID, next one product ID, then sales quantity, referencing object 0 units, then revenue, then cost. Just press enter. The zero currency is automatically inserted. And we are last name. There is one more column. What is this? Zero record mode we have to insert. I told you, images are maintained by using this zero record mode, Karan. Images are maintained by using this zero record mode. New image, before image, after image. I told you, That's all. Now I can just go with one-to-one mapping. Go with transfer rules. Just suppose transfer rules. So this is one-to-one mapping only. Go with activate. So already it is there. Referencing object unit we have already inserted 0 units. Just it is a message. Just continue. Just go back. You can see info source and data source. So what's our next step? We have to create update rules and target. Mapping between, this is a mapping between your info source and data target. So let me go to info providers. Say this is our info provider, DSO. Right click on that. One second. Right. So this is our DSO and this is our info queue. So first we are loading data to DSO. Right click on DSO. Create update. And it is asking for your info source. Just give this info source name. Just enter. Just give the info source name. For DSO, what is the source? Info source. Just give the info source, go with enter. So you can see the mapping. Source column and target column. Employee to employee, product to product, cost to cost, revenue to revenue. And if you want to check the rule, just click on this. So what is the rule? What are the rules? And if you want to check your key fields, these are the key fields. Just click on this method. It will show you the rules. Once again, source column. So one-to-one mapping, need not to worry. Just go with check and activate once. Your practice is very important, I'm telling you. I'm just going little slow, only these two topics here. Master and transaction data loading, I'll go little slow.
And what about all applications how to use formula?
Yeah, we'll come to that, Santosh. I'll come to that. As of now, just play with the direct mapping, then we can play around the remaining rules. Just go back. So right click on ODS. Show data. So one by one we'll approach Santosh. You can see that source file to DSO. Source file to DSO. So this is the data flow you can see. Data source, PSA, transfer rules, info source, update rules, and DSO. And this is how we need to maintain this data flow. So what is that? The last step, what is that we have to go for? You have to create info package. So let me show you that. Info sources. And this is info source and data source. Take a right click. Go to your info package. Give the info package description. Just save it. Browse and choose your file. Browse and choose your file. File type CSV. Separated. Header rows to be ignored 1. Review it. So it's done. Continue. Processing. So earlier we used to go by only PSA and using now PSA as well as target also. What parallel is going to do, then one by one it's going to do the target. This is the one additional option. If you don't find target here means you don't have update rules. You are missing update rules. And say there are two options. What is that? Going to go to see, let's say we are updating data source to info source to DSO. If same info source is feeding data to multiple DSOs. So if you want to update to all the targets, DSO1 as well as to the first option, update all data targets. Otherwise, if you want to go for only selective targets, select and you have to select your target. Getting my point? If you want to update to selective data targets, you have to go by this option. So just go with update, full update. Schedule. See, there are some two other options you can see. What is that? So I told you now, without master data, we don't upload transaction data. Normally in the live, this is a flag, it is enabled. Since say here just a training system and we have just uploaded for only few objects, right? So I'm just using this option. So you can just normally in the live, this is option. Schedule. Loaded. Start. So which table it is loaded? What are the three tables of DSO?
Activation queue.
That okay.
Table.
That activation queue, active data table, that very good. Change log table. So when you load data to DSO, what's going to happen? Every record is inserted to activation queue. Thereafter we have to activate. If I activate, what's going to happen? New record is that modified, updated. There's a duplicate record. It is overwritten. So in change log table, new record is inserted. There's a modified. In case of modification, both before and after image both are inserted, but before image becomes minus before image, that is negative. And duplicates are overwritten. Right. The same data was requested, go with monitor. What is the message? So just click on Click on PSA maintenance. So I'm trying to verify data in PSA first, buffer location. I didn't get you. Your voice is not clear. Yes. No, we have to maintain that setting, sir. We have to give you some settings. I'll show you what is that setting. No? I'll show you 1 second. Let it be. So what is this? Data is uploaded. No? Getting my point? I'll show you that option now. Arun. ESA. Right, we can set that. We can set that. There is something called RS characteristics. We can set that. Right. See, what is this option? So I'm in PSA. This there is PSA rate. So after these many days, if you want to remove, you can set that day. It is automatically cleared off. So now data is there in PSA. Just go back. Now what to do? We have to activate, right? Just go to target. This is our target. Where it is going to be there in activation queue. Other name for this is new data table. Just go with new data table. Go with execute. So records are there. After activation, no more. Let me show you how to activate. Just go back. Request tab. So first you have to change the status of the request to OK. Status OK. Select the request and activate now. Select. Go with start. Just refresh. It takes a while. Once you report on DSO from this table, you can get the data. Active data table only. Right, it is done. Just go with close. Refresh. Now it is available for reporting. Before activation it is not available. After activation only it is available for reporting. Now let us check the contents. So no new data table, no data. Once it is activated, no more entries. Just now let us check active data table. What is that? Right. So in the change log table, what is that we need to verify? Images. Right. Now see what is the major advantage of DSO or ODS?
Just updating with that new data.
Duplicates overwriting, right? Major objective is duplicates. So what I will do, I will try to upload same data once again. No? So let's see, I'm trying to duplicate whether it is overwriting or not. Just click on start, nothing to maintain. Click on info package start, which is going to load the data. Go with monitor. So once again, data is requested. So we have to activate target. New data, anyhow, it's going to be there here. Duplicates are inserted to new data table. After activation only, remove. Status, select the request, activate, select, start. Refresh. It's done. Refresh. Now see. Duplicates are going to be eliminated. Overwritten. No duplication, right? So even in change log table also it will not allow. Images also it will not change. See. No changes at all. Right. What I'll do, I'll just go for some modification in source file. I'll go for some modification in source file. So I'm going to modify the data fields. Sales, let's say 999, revenue from 888, cost from 777. And even I'm not changing the image, system will automatically take care of that image. So you got one duplicate record and one modified record, Arun and Santosh. I'm just saving it. One duplicate, one modified. Duplicates must overwrite. Now once again, just request. Click on start. Monitor. See. Go to target. New data table. Execute. See. Duplicate is there, even modified record also there. So what to do? You have to activate. Change the status. Select. Activate. Select. Start. Refresh. Just close this. Refresh. Content. Actually, the table what's going to happen? So replace in the right? It is replaced. Before image is replaced by after image. And when it comes to change log table, what's going to happen? Both the images are maintained. See, this is EX, nothing but before image. You inserted with minus value. Okay. So this is how we need to handle data loading to ODS. And then tomorrow session I'm going to take up ODS to InfoCube data loading. Don't keep any pending work here. At least these two topics. If it is,
Small question. Say we have a different document number.
it's going to treat it as a new record, no?
Okay, but and the same employee ID and that. Okay, then just go on new one.